Dancehall artiste Shatta Wale has started his own taxi business, which works just like the Uber and Bolt taxi services. But with Shatta, he has called his own Shaxi. Yes, Shaxi. Whilst the name doesn't come as much of a surprise because his own name is Shatta, it is quite amusing to see a lot of people taking cars that will now be called Shaxi. Okay, now Shatta Wale, who we both know as one of the greats in the dancehall scene in the nation Ghana and beyond, is diversifying his ways of making money and looking into other areas. With the help of some partners, Shatta Wale has been able to launch his own taxi business. Now, this is going to be one of the first commercial taxi businesses that is not only owned by initiated but by a musician in the nation. It's such a marvelous thing to see that our artists and those who are in the entertainment industry are not just limiting their talents and their abilities to the entertainment scenes. He was able to launch this and it was a successful launch, which we saw many other entertainment gurus coming to show their support, as well as people in the business communities. There were so many people, we can't mention them all. His own very close buddy, MDK, or Medical, as he's properly known, also was at the event. There were many dignitaries and other important people. You should have seen Shatta Wale looking so beautiful and dope, looking very dapper in his beautiful suit, which was very elegant. A lot of people were very amazed at how he looked. One thing we can commend Shatta Wale about is the way he doesn't joke with his business. If he has to be angry, he will be angry. If he has to be gentle, he will be gentle. If he has to be very funny, he will be very funny. Shatta Wale just knows how to blend with the different scenes, the different things that happen in all the different sectors of the industry. When he has to be a little hard, he doesn't wear this type of suit with this trousers and which are looking with the with the fedora cap and all of that. No. He dresses and he reacts like one who is from the hood, from the ghetto, because that actually is where he is from. But he doesn't let that become his only unique appeal. There have been many popular events where Shatta Wale has dressed very differently. We see him sometimes in a tie and long sleeves, just looking very business minded. We've seen that definitely he is one who is making every effort to bring all the points in the book. So he puts away the dancehall, character when he has to be a businessman, and he puts away, the funny, character when he has to be serious. He's very good in blending. We think other musicians should learn from him, seeing how he has been sustained in the industry for a long time and he has continued to keep this flame burning. Now, the Shaxi, as they are going to be called, is going to run in a couple of places, and already they are running some promotions where, for those of you who are interested, you find out some 12-hour promotion which is going to help the drivers, and also it depends on if you are up for the promotion and know the terms and conditions and then go with it. Now, the Shaxi has beautiful vehicles being used for this commercial business, for this commercial, rides. Um, be seen beautiful Hyundai Elantras. There have been some Corollas. There have been some Nissans. I think I saw, was it an Almera? Which one was that? Or it was a Primera. Yeah, okay. So we've seen different types of vehicles which are being used, and it seems he's using a different approach, which some of the other commercial ride businesses are not really taking. Like, for example, when you look at the Uber and this Bolt, Yango, and all of the rest, they use nice rides, alright, but there are some rides that are in our local dialect we say that's bojo. They use some of the rides that are bojo agbonyo. So if you see those type of cars that are bojo agbonyo that people use for Uber, you understand what we are talking about. But it seems Shatta Wale doesn't want to give a chance for the gbonyo and then the gbonyo type of cars. He's using only this posh cars, fresh cars, cute looking cars. There have been some rumors that the moment you enter the car, in case you order one and then you want to use it, the moment you enter, you have a right to play any Shatta Wale song of your choice. If the driver doesn't have any of the Shatta Wale songs, if you have one, you can give it to him to play. You connect it to his MP3 player, or if you have a CD or a pen drive, you just connect it, and you have the freedom to play any Shatta Wale song you want. If it is baby, oh yeah, chop kiss more baby, you can play that one. If it is Shatta Wale, I come like kai kai, hi 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 hi, it could be that one too. That will be played for him. If you want my baby, my baby, my baby, my the one he sang with Shatta Michi, you could play that one too. So it depends on what your choice is. You can play all of them, but please don't play Talk Talk. There's a track called Talk Talk. Is just, please don't be playing those types of tracks. You just get the spirits in the vehicle too high. So yeah. Also, for the Shaxi, you have to obviously, like just like the other commercial, right? You have to download the app. So you go to your Play Store, and whether it's Google or Apple Play Store, whichever one, depending on the device you use, you go there and then you write Shaxi in the search bar. Shaxi is spelled SHAXI. Shaxi. You can even pronounce it with a little foreign accent, like, I'm trying to take a Shaxi, yeah. Could you order a Shaxi for me? Could you bring the Shaxi? Hey, isn't that sort of Shaxi ride? Oh, you're looking so Shaxi, aren't you? Oh, you're a Shaxi driver. You're a very, very Shaxi driver. So you just find a nice way to pronounce it, and then go ahead with your transportation plans. So you download it from the Play Store on your phone. Just follow the instructions, and then that is it. The moment you have it installed, you can always order. It works just like the way these other Uber, Yangos, and the rest. And because it's just been started, they are doing a lot of promotions. For those of you who like to enjoy these types of promotions and discounts, please rush now and go and get the Shaxi ride and be Shaxified inside the cars. It's beautiful when you see people from the ghettos. When we're talking about the ghettos, we're talking about the real ghettos. The trenches, the hoods. When some of you don't really understand the life some of these people from even Polygon are living. And this is one of those who is from Kolegono, who have been through the hoods, gone to Nima, stayed in several places. So these are the hood guys. You see, so when you see them come out from the mud and all of that, enter the music scene, go into the movie industry, then from there go to the come on, man. We just see that the hand of the Lord is upon him, and we're all grateful because his celebration is our celebration too. He's a Ghanaian and we are all Ghanaians. You get it? Shatta Wale has been in several tremendous movies, and we're surprised to see how good his performance were. Sometimes you can tell a musician is not an actor because he it's not his field, and then when you are watching a movie, there's just something that's too raw, too presented about the actor. But Shatta Wale is different. He can blend in the movie like he's been acting for years. So it's definitely the hand of the Lord. If it's not God, we don't think Shatta Wale can still continue to be going. We don't know what else he'll release in 2022, but for now, enjoy the Shaxi. Those of you who are planning on moving about in this Christmas a lot, you could use the Shaxi, especially in situations where maybe the Uber prices are too high, the boat prices are too high, the Yango prices are too high. You have your own preferences, or maybe you just want to try something else. Maybe you just want to be in a nicer car. You don't want to go and appear at the person's gate in one of those bonyo cars. You get it? And some of the cars, they are not bonyo per se, but there's no air condition. With the Shaxi, you have no problem with that. Full AC on blast. You get it? So you want to appear at your friend's house, with a posh car. You don't want to come with those cars that when you step on the brake, somebody who is 20 kilometers away would hear chee 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 because the brake pad has been so worn out that you get the message. So if you don't want those types of experiences, you could try the Shaxi. It's called Shaxi, Shaxi. Just search it on Google Play and Apple Play. It's Shaxi. It's a new thing. And one more thing, when you're taking the Shaxi, you should know that because it's new and you're enjoying a lot of things, you should be able to also tip some of the drivers. Maybe you have a lot of money, or maybe you don't have a lot per se, but you have a little to give. When you enjoy a discount, you can remember tipping is not by force, and don't let the driver force you to tip him. But maybe you have one CD or even maybe 50 pesos, or you have some coins in some small pouch that they are just too many, you don't really want to use it. You can hand it over to the drivers. They'll use it to change their monies that they'll be using to transact the business as they go ahead, and some will also enjoy this. So please, the Shaxi drivers are telling you that they are willing to receive your tips. And maybe some of you don't have money, but maybe you have a banana, maybe you bought a bunch of bananas and then you've eaten 4, it's left with 6. You can just break 2 off and just Shaxi driver, you can have this one. Even if he says, I won't call it, I'll just give it to him. Sometimes they don't want to act like they eat bananas, but come on, all the Shaxi drivers, they are like Shatta Wale. They have this type of banana eating abilities. For those who understand what we are talking about, they understand. They are they like this natural stuff. You know how Shatta Wale is a very herbal, natural person. He likes a lot of herbal, products. The herbs. He has been taking a lot of herbs, and it gives him motivation and all. So just anything. Maybe you have something herbal you want to give to the Shaxi driver. Feel free. Just maybe you have some granite. Granite is not too expensive. There's the 50 pesos one, the 1 CD one, then the one they have in a bottle. Now you see the one they do in the plastic bottle, the same bottle they used to serve the sobolo. They can pour some granite inside and then they'll sell it. So maybe you can buy that one and give to the Shaxi driver, so that as he's on the trip, maybe he doesn't have time to eat. He has to go and pick someone from here to here, and sometimes it's not easy. When you want to eat, that's the time that somebody will call you. That's the time that you get a request. Take me to Konongo. Take me. And if you decline the request, it means you will not make money. So some of you can buy this granite and give it to these Shaxi drivers. As they're on their trip, they can just throw one inside, chew one on the way. Just goggle something around their mouths, so that they can keep the energy burning and have this business going on and on. So that's it. Let us see what you feel about Shatta Wale's new commercial ride business. Is it a good thing? Is it a good example to the others? Do you think he should do things differently, or whatever you want to advise him on? Just feel free and drop it in the comment section below. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. And if you do have time to take a Shaxi drive, then have a nice drive. Have a nice ride.